Hey guys, my name is Chrissy Smith. Welcome to Nine Lives Energy, where we energize your body from the inside out. If you are interested in any of the supplements that we are discussing this afternoon, please feel free to look in the description box below and you will be able to find all the information there for the products that we are discussing today. If you like this video, make sure that you like it. If you got something out of it, please comment below or share this video. That helps with the algorithm and gets this information out there to the people who may need this the most. I'm very glad to have our guests today, Lacey and Terry, who are going to be discussing some products that I used this past week that really decreased my downtime. They saved me a whole lot of money, and I was able to get back at it in about 48 hours. I was introduced to some of these products probably back in 2015, 2016. And you know what, guys? I wasn't in a place to hear that information. And after some of these experiences that I've had in the past few weeks, I'm kicking myself for not looking into this a little sooner, because I think that I could have saved even more money and felt even better and got some of the toxins out of my life, because I had no idea, that there was another alternative. So without further ado, I want to introduce Terry and Lacey, who are going to talk to us about doTERRA essential oils, how they have changed their lives. And they are going to give us a little bit of information about some products that, you can just use and create all these magical remedies to just have life-changing experiences and improving your health. Thank you, ladies, for joining us this evening. How are you, and what have you been up to?
Well, thanks, Chrissy. We're doing great, actually. We wanted to spend some time tonight to talk to you about the oils. Back in, I guess it was about 7 years ago, Lacey introduced me to the oils one night, and I was a little skeptical. Went home, didn't even tell my husband that I bought them. When they came, I was like, okay, here they are. What am I going to do with them? And doing the research, I realized, well, you're supposed to use this every day and that every day. And I was like, how am I going to do that? And now here I am 7 years later, and I can't imagine a day in my life without these oils. I mean, they are just amazing. It is wonderful to have all the ready remedies, the healing properties right at my fingertips, no matter what happens, no matter if it's myself, my grandchildren, even our animals in the household. Mm-hmm. If they have an issue, we have an oil for that. So first of all, we're just going to talk a little bit about, let's say, the top 10 oils. The doTERRA family is, oh my gosh, it is amazing. The products that they have available for our health and wellness, it is amazing. But even if you just start out with these 10 oils, you have just about everything you need at your fingertips for anything that will come up in your family, any type of illness.
Or emergency. I had a lady text me yesterday. Her arm had all swollen. Well, this happened 3 times this week, actually. Somebody posted a picture of their arm all swollen up, and I just messaged her. I was like, did you put lavender on that? And she was like, oh, I forgot. So then she put lavender on it, and the swelling immediately went down. Then somebody else texted me and said, I got a massive spider bite, and I'm out of lavender. And she was panicking because it's just the oil. It helps pull toxins out. So,
right.
Yeah, I mean, even in an emergency, it's just I can't imagine not having the tool as simple as lavender essential oil on hand.
No. And my son called me on Saturday. His dog got cut. He called me in a panic. I mean, here it was on the weekend.
Yeah. It's in the middle of July. I feel like that's when emergencies
happen. They do. And so he told me what happened. I said, I'm on my way. I grabbed the oils that I thought I needed, and I went. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I feel like they are the best choice of anything that I have in the household as far as emergencies go.
Well, and the interesting thing about the girl that put it on the internet, it was she had already used like a steroid cream and like all the stuff that you would get at over the counter, or even she went to urgent care, I think. And none of it was helping as much as the lavender did just the first time she used it. So
Yeah.
sometimes we underestimate, I think, the power of these plants.
Yeah, exactly.
And we think, oh, well, I need something more potent. It's like, no, this is the most potent.
It
just doesn't come with side effects.
That's exactly right. And it's all natural. And so essential oils are all plant-based. They come from either the stem, the flower, the leaves, the bark, the roots, whatever, but it comes from a plant, and it's all natural. It's very effective, very fast in a lot of times, and it's a whole lot less expensive than you may think it is. Yeah. You can use them 3 ways. You can use them aromatically, like we have the diffuser going here. That is one way that I use every day. I use it at my office. I use it in my bathroom, in my bedroom. It's going all the time. I love the smell of essential oils.
Well, it's funny because the ragweed, I think, is starting to bloom, and my nose has been a little itchy all day. And I kind of forget, use the diffuser. I put oils on. Right. But then walking in here, Terry set up the diffuser. I'm like, oh, that's helping a ton. I should probably get my diffuser out.
So, I know. And it not only is it physically, I mean, it helps at the emotional level so much. When I'm stressed at the office and things get, I've got the oils going, it's helping in so many ways. Yeah. You can also use them topically, like Lacey was saying with the lavender. The lavender is amazing as far as using it topically. And with doTERRA essential oils, because I really think they are the best on the market. I take them internally.
I don't think, I know.
I know, yeah. They are the best on the market. And because they are so pure, they are the most tested, the purest product that you can find anywhere. And you can take them internally.
Well, I suspect Chrissy's listeners probably are familiar with like shortcuts and people taking advantage of like secret ways of doing business and that kind of thing. And that is like really, really, really heavy in the international kind of markets, but also in the supplement and the essential oil market. So you really have to be careful when you're shopping because they're so tampered with and they're so watered down and full of chemicals and things that are hidden so much that they can even put on the label that they're 100% pure. And they really aren't because the market's just not regulated. So we as consumers have to kind of take hold.
Right.
And doTERRA is completely transparent. In fact, you can visit a lot of the farms and get to know the processes really in depth if you want to. But yeah, and testing is a huge part of the process as well.
Yes, they are the most tested essential oil on the market. And they even have a barcode that you can look that barcode up and it gives you every bit of information about this particular bottle of oil. So there is no other company like doTERRA.
Not even like food wise. I mean, no one's as transparent about where the products are coming from.
Right.
As that.
And and the sad thing about it is you can buy essential oils anywhere. Honest to goodness, you can buy them at Lowe's. You can buy them at Walmart,
Costco,
anywhere, Amazon. Oh my gosh! And you can buy doTERRA essential oils at Amazon, which I highly do not recommend doing because you never know who that third party source is selling them, and you're going to pay about the same price.
Yep.
You might save a few pennies, but you don't really know what's in that bottle. And at doTERRA, it's 100% guaranteed.
Well, and there's a loyalty program at doTERRA, so you actually will spend way less if you continually purchase whatever you need from doTERRA. So there's like, major paybacks. I think I have like $500.
Wow.
Exactly.
So I'm spending those this month on all the supplements I need and everything else. So that I wouldn't get from it.
No. Ever.
Yeah, tell us about that family kit that you have right there. What 10 oils come in there? And tell us a little bit about each one and probably how they can be used in a home family kit.
Okay. All right. Let me tell you about that. Okay. So the 10 oils that are here are the top 10 oils that I purchased, when I joined doTERRA.
Yeah, me too. It's the gate, right?
It is.
The door in.
It is the you need these in your life. Okay. They are there. And the first one we're going to talk about is lemon. And lemon to me is all things clean. I love this oil. It is absolutely amazing. You can put a couple of drops in your water and drink it. It's really good at cleansing the toxins out of your body, but it's also amazing in your kitchen. You can clean the stovetop. You can clean your windows with it. it's great to, if you have those sticky price tags that you can't get off of things, just to drop a lemon oil right off. It is amazing. Yes.
You can wash clothes with this too, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I use the lemon oil.
You don't even need to get Tide anymore. You can make your own for a fraction of the cost, and you're not putting chemicals on your clothes.
Exactly.
You're putting essential oils on your clothes to clean them.
Yes, and I have an amazing recipe, and I'll be glad to share that with anybody that's interested. So, and yes, and lemon oil is an all natural whitener. So that is why I use it in my laundry detergent. Plus, it smells amazing. Nothing smells any more clean than lemon. Okay. So then the next one we're going to talk about is lavender. And lavender to me is all things soothing. Lavender is a calm breath of fresh air when I've had a Monday like I've had today. And so I need that lavender to calm me down. But it's also amazing for your skin. And your skin is the largest organ on your body. And you can actually mix lavender and coconut oil, and that's an all natural sunscreen.
Wow, I did not know that. Nice. Yeah.
And for burns, I mean, there's nothing better, or bug bites, or itches, or any type of skin thing. Lavender is amazing.
Well, even the research that's been done on using lavender for things that are really, serious, like depression and anxiety issues, pretty extensive. So it's not that this is just like like a folklore kind of thing. This is, the research is actually out there to support all of this as well. In fact, I listened to a radio show not long ago, and they were talking about how lavender taken internally is as effective as other antidepressant medications.
Wow.
Have crazy side effects. So, I mean, if we can use lavender and have the result we want, let's start there.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the greatest thing. With my grandchildren, I am not scared at all to use these oils. And honestly, last weekend I was fortunate enough to be with them on a beach trip, and one of my granddaughters was not feeling well. And she said, "Grandma, are you going to put oils on me?" I said, "You know that I am." She felt so much better the next day. And that's another thing. Lavender is also, it's amazing for infections. I mean, you can't discount that for the infection part of it either. So it's the Swiss Army knife.
It is, yeah, for sure.
Definitely. Okay, so this oil is Breathe, and Breathe is the respiratory blend. Breathe is the first oil that I had oh my goodness, this is absolutely amazing moment. I suffer from a lot of seasonal allergies. When I met Lacey, I was taking an oral allergy medicine and 2 nasal steroids per day, and now all I have is this bottle of Breathe. Breathe is absolutely amazing. I use it. I just breathe it when I have seasonal discomforts. I diffuse it a lot. I do diffuse it every day, but it's in a mixture that I love to use. So I do diffuse it every day. But in the allergy season, when I'm battling anything, all you have to do, if I wake up in the middle of the night and my nose is stoppy, all I have to do is just apply the Breathe to my hands and inhale, and that congestion is gone.
What I love about, like, Breathe is a really good example of sort of like this ancient remedy that we all are familiar with, because a lot of us are familiar with Vicks Vapor Rub. And I think a lot of people, when they start with essential oils, they're like, oh, it's too overwhelming. Like, I just wouldn't even know where to start. But the truth is, a lot of this has actually infiltrated our regular kind of normal cultural habits in terms of our healthcare. The problem is, though, now it's all synthetic. So when you get Vicks Vapor Rub, there's petroleum jelly and all kinds of synthetics and dyes and you name it. And if we're using just the Breathe, it's just the plants. And so we're kind of skipping a few generations back and getting all that beauty and harmony that plants have to offer without the cutting costs and the synthesization, is that a word?
Yeah.
And the, just the industrialness of it. So It's not really that. I think people are intimidated sometimes, but it's really become second nature because it is our nature.
Yeah.
So,
Well, when you look at these essential oils, you're also not using as much.
right.
You use
Exactly.
a couple of drops. You're not using the entire box of medicine. And then you have to go and get more medicine. You're using a few drops. And so, yeah, you might pay a little bit more initially, but look how long that bottle is going to last you. A bottle of lavender, and I use it almost every day like you, in diffusers. I just love to smell it, and I put it on like, perfume. And because I just love to smell it so much. It's my favorite smell. And a big bottle, it lasts me years.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much.
Yeah, absolutely.
What else you got in that little arsenal box over there, Terry?
So next we're going to talk about peppermint.
Okay.
And peppermint is amazing in itself.
Yep.
It's great for respiratory.
Headache.
It helps open your airwaves. It also is wonderful for digestion, and it's great for body temperature. And in the dog days of summer, you can just take a couple of drops of peppermint and rub that on the back of the neck, and that helps cool your body temperature down. It's great for hot flashes.
It's good for fevers too. So
Yes.
when I'm a new mom, I learned that fevers are actually something you don't really want to interfere with that much. But you can use peppermint to cool the temperature of a baby, especially, or an adult. Rub it down the spine, and it will cool the body without interfering with the effect of that fever, which is doing a good thing. It's the immune system, right? Working to kill the virus. So I love having peppermint makes a big difference when you're a mom and you have these little ones who are hot and you're nervous, but you can give them that peppermint and help take that down.
Right.
That oil really has helped me with my headaches as well. So
absolutely.
Absolutely. Put it right back through here or on the temples, or I just smell it. And, the headache symptoms subside quite substantially.
Right.
Terry said she gave a peppermint beadlet to someone at an event a couple weeks ago, and they immediately bought a whole set of oils.
Wow.
It did, and she was having hot flashes, and it is amazing. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is absolutely. It can be that life changing, and it has been for me. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to talk about the second oil that has been absolutely life changing, and this is Digest Zen. Yes, this is the digestive blend, and all you really have to do is take a couple of drops and rub it on your belly. It helps with gas. It helps with bloating. It helps with indigestion. Mm-hmm. And when I met Lacey, I was on prescription drugs for GERD as well. And I was able to eliminate 4 prescription drugs just with my family kit there. And I'm telling you, my favorite way to use this, a drop on my tongue. It is amazing. I said never, but I cannot. This bottle of oil goes with me everywhere I go. If I don't have Digestin in my pocketbook, someone has kidnapped me. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, but it is amazing. It was life-changing for me. Oh, and by the way, when you have those really bad seasonal allergies, you can put some Digestin right there on the side of your nose, and it helps digest the mucus that you're producing. Yes. So it also helps with allergies.
Nice.
Yeah. So this next one I'm going to talk about is tea tree. Tea tree is antifungal, antimicrobial, antibiotic, antiviral. It kills germs, and I love tea tree. It's strong.
Antiseptic.
Antiseptic. It's strong, but it's also gentle enough that I use this in a shampoo mixture for our little Morky dog.
Oh.
Yes, because it is great for skin. It like I said, it kills germs. And another thing that it also does is it helps prevent fleas and ticks.
And
lice. And lice.
In children.
In children. Like for kids that are in school, it's great in a shampoo to help prevent head lice.
Yeah, you can make a spray with it and just spray it on the kids before they go to school. But
Yeah,
it's a great tool.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I love my tea tree shampoo. It is it's amazing because it's so good for your scalp. And I also have one that has lavender and peppermint and rosemary in it. That's also amazing for your
That
scalp.
sounds amazing.
Yeah, and you can make your own shampoos that don't have all the chemicals, and you can make them for pennies on the dollar. And shampoos are not cheap.
No.
So
Not getting cheaper either.
no, they're not. Okay, so I'm going to talk about some Deep Blue now. And Deep Blue is another oil that I couldn't imagine. Couldn't imagine. Okay, so yeah, it's the Soothing Blend. And Deep Blue, it smells like, let's see, that over-the-counter product called Bengay. Okay,
it smells better than Bengay, though.
It does. It does. The thing about it is you apply the Deep Blue and it dissipates. That smell dissipates. Bengay stays with you for days. I mean, honestly. But Deep Blue that smell dissipates. It is amazing for sore muscles, for swelling, for sprains, any of that.
Any kind of aches and pains. My kids, I have 3 daughters, all of which are in the cramping menstrual cycle period of life, and Deep Blue gets them through it.
Right.
Wow.
But I mean, the difference between it and Bengay is all synthetics. There's lots of chemicals, and there's lots of preservatives, and there's lots of dyes and everything in that. And Deep Blue is nothing but plants. And the way that really, really matters is A, you're eliminating that exposure to toxins. But B, you're having this opportunity for your body to take something in that's practically food, and you put it on your leg or you put it wherever it hurts, and you're absorbing it through your skin, and then it's getting to that area where the inflammation is and actually healing that inflammation. So what you'll notice is over time you need it less and less. Whereas with the Bengay, it's really a mask. It's like putting a Band-Aid on. Gives you that cooling sensation while you can feel it, but as soon as it's gone, it's gone. It didn't leave you better than you were before. The oils leave you better than you were before because it's like feeding you the thing your body is needing to do the healing that it's supposed to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so the next oil I'm going to talk about is oregano. Oregano is a very powerful oil. Very powerful. It provides the body with a lot of immune system boosting immunities. It kills germs, and it's cleaning, purifying, provides the body with antioxidants that we all need. So it's up there, but it's a very strong oil. It's one that you do need to be careful with. It's what we call a hot oil. So you do need to either make sure that if you take it internally, you do use it in a gel cap. If you use it topically, you do need to dilute it with some type of carrier oil because it will burn the skin because it is very strong. And just a drop. And you can use it in cooking. Makes great spaghetti sauce. But
I have a story about this at the end. So I'm going to let you finish your presentation about the oregano oil.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No one got hurt.
It is very strong and very intense.
It isn't. It's probably the most powerful antibiotic that we have in our arsenal, though. So
yeah,
we use it pretty regularly.
Yes. I would not be without this oil ever.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
You were saying lavender can last for 2 years. Oregano can last for like 5 years. You don't need much oregano.
No, very, very small doses. Okay, so the next oil I'm going to talk about is the On Guard essential oil. And On Guard is the protective blend. It is it's a safe, natural way to protect and maintain a healthy immune system. It kills it kills germs 99.99% of the time, much better than those toxic cleaners that are on the market that say they kill germs that smell terrible.
Yeah.
And are just caustic to your entire system. And On Guard does a much better job, and it smells amazing. It smells like Christmas. I mean, it's all your spices, but it's good for antioxidants. It's good for killing germs. environmental and seasonal threats, and it smells amazing when you diffuse it.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing. So the last oil I'm going to talk about is the king of the oils, and that's frankincense. And we all know frankincense from the Bible. You know, the wise men brought frankincense to baby Jesus. And I do personally believe that it was for healing and not for wealth. Frankincense is the king of the oils for so many reasons, because it will accentuate all of the oils, all of the oils. But frankincense has the ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, so it works at the cellular level, and it is just it's amazing. It is good for so many things. It's good to diffuse. It's good for your skin. It's good to take internally. Well, I wouldn't be without any of these. I'm just telling you.
What are some health benefits for frankincense? Like as far as like internally, why would you take it internally for frankincense?
Oh, because it does work at the cellular level.
So it actually can cross the blood-brain barrier, so it can help neurological issues.
Yes.
And it does that very gently and very naturally. So, you know, our body can recognize danger and threat. And that's why most medications, if not all, except for some of the scarier ones on the market today, cannot cross that blood-brain barrier, because our body's like, yeah, no, thanks, not happening. But, you know, and science and research knows that's where a lot of the things happen and where we need to get to do real healing. But what they're unwilling to accept is that we have to rely on nature for that. So frankincense is a really good example of how we can do that, how we can harness the power of like triggering our brain and the neurological system to do better. And it does that. And this is all, I mean, it's kind of like, oh, we can say it's better, it's great, it's wonderful, but there is tons and tons of research on frankincense as well. It's just an incredible tool that has been used thousands and thousands of years because of that. And I think the wise men brought it to baby Jesus because they were wise and they know that health is wealth, right? Like
that's right. That's right. If we don't have our health, we don't have anything.
That's right.
You know, and so frankincense is absolutely an amazing, powerful tool.
And it's great for the skin too. I mean,
oh, it is.
But yeah, for inflammation is the other thing that a lot of people
Right.
will take internally for. So that was like back to that question again.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you some of my favorite oils, and because I got into the oils not for feeling good, because I was like, I just want to smell pretty. I already feel good, but I'm going to buy some of these other things because I know eventually I may not. So I had one of the family kits from a long time ago, and but I had purchased some more Maluka because the one in my family kit had ran out. I was sick last week, and I had some of the signs of having strep throat. And before I called Terry, all right, here's my oregano story. I did have some oregano left over from the family kit, and I did that had not expired yet. So yes, it will last 5 years or longer. But it was called some type of sore throat hottie toddy. And now I know why, what was making it hot. So I put oregano in there, right? And in water with lemon. And I not only gargled it, right? Because I know that if I drink it, I'm not going to hurt myself. So I drank it. I gargled it and then I drank it. And I called Terry and I told her what I did. And she was like, do you have any Maluka on hand? And I was like, yes, I do. So anyway, I started putting a few drops of the Maluka in a cup and I gargled and I said, that's a much better experience than the oregano. She says, what are you doing with oregano? And I said, well, this is the thing that I saw for a remedy online. And I said, the good news is that I'm not going to overdose. I'm not going to get in the doctor's office. And I tell you what, folks, those symptoms of the strep throat, and I was plagued with it for all of my teenage years. I know what it looks like. I know the symptoms, and nobody was going to see me at 6 o'clock on July 4th. So gargled a little bit of this baby. No more symptoms within 48 hours afterwards. And I was ready to hit the ground running and make up for those days that I was sick. But the reason that I like it, not only for that I had bought this, I am almost out. I used probably a half a bottle of this because I was gargling it so much. But you know what? it cost a whole lot less than being down at the doctor's office for the copay and then the prescription. And now I have to be on an antibiotic for 7 days. And then my immune system gets compromised in my gut. So then I have to get on something else to kind of reboost that. So I'm symptom free, folks. And these oils work, but I love this box right here.
The yoga oils.
This, I'm almost out. I'm like, why am I almost out? And it's because I use them every darn day. Like I just put them on. I go and walk in the woods and it's my perfume. And I feel like I'm aligning myself with nature, right? And they smell so good. And I couldn't make a perfume smell better than this. And I'm like, I like the way that these smell. They have a rise. So, I put this on, I kind of smell in the morning, a rise. And then we have a line, which I feel is kind of aligning me with what my higher purpose is supposed to be and helping people feel good about, helping them get healthy. Because like you said, your health is your wealth. But my favorite, folks, and it's probably because it's purple, it's my favorite color, is Anchor. I know you guys couldn't see it, but it smells so good. I'm just like, and I'm not going to put on my old lady glasses so I can tell you what's all in there, but I diffuse these and I put these on like perfume. They are my favorite. So with lavender and the Meluka and this yoga kit, like these are my favorite. I don't think that I could be without these. So tell us about the special that you guys have going on for the people who are listening today. What kind of special do we have going on?
Well, the really exciting news is that Chrissy can post a link for this. We have both these kits are available. So we talked about the Family Essentials kit. Those are the top 10 oils that we outlined. And we sort of have two sizes. So you can sort of pick where you want to jump in. One comes with a 5 milliliter bottle, and then the other comes with a 15 milliliter bottle. So it's about 3 times the amount of oil. They both come with a diffuser, so you can out of the gate just start using those oils. But Chrissy can offer you a free enrollment, which means that you don't have to pay what we normally charge, which is $35 to have access to our wholesale. And once you're a member, you have access to our loyalty program, so you can earn those points I was telling you about. And it's just really, you get to participate in the learning community that we have. So you have questions and you're not sure what to use. Talk to Chrissy, talk to Terry, talk to me. All of that kind of comes with, and you don't get that when you go to the grocery store, right? And you see those oils on the shelf and you don't know what to do. We're here to help and to guide you on that path. And then there are some specials going on right now because it's July. We have a order a specific amount in July and order a specific amount in August, and then you get a specific amount. All of that is 100. So order 100, order another 100, get 100.
Yeah.
So, one free. It's a really incredible offer for new folks to get started and help them build that inventory of natural tools. So.
And guys, and this is just a small handful of what doTERRA offers. I mean, doTERRA has an amazing family of products. And I mean, in the beginning, Lacey and I, and Lacey was the same way. We can make this. We can make our own concoctions. We can make this. We can make that. Well, now doTERRA has done it for us, and there are some absolutely amazing products out there. Everything from
turnkey makes it easy. Yeah.
Makes it very easy. I mean, moms are busy. They don't have time for all of this. And I personally like to make my own laundry detergent, because I love my recipe. But doTERRA they offer amazing products that all you have to do is click that keyboard and that box arrives at your house every month. You don't have to worry about it.
And you're not getting those toxins flooding your home.
Yes.
That you will if you go to the grocery store. Unfortunately, they have a way of disguising in these products now. Oh, it's green or it's clean or whatever. It's really not.
It's not at all.
In fact, the last assignment that I have for my students is using the Yuka app. They have to scan the products that they normally use in the form of hygiene products and also in the form of foods. And they have to say, okay, what is the product? What rating did it get? What chemical? I don't care about the calories and the fat grams because it really doesn't matter what you're putting in calorie-wise if you're putting chemicals into your body. What is that doing to you? And then, you have to make a conscious decision. Are you going to continue to use that? Knowing that this might be a hormone disruptor that you're putting on your skin. You wonder why you have skin issues. You wonder why you have headaches. You wonder why you have anxiety. You wonder why you have digestive issues. And it could be that you're putting toxins in your body that unknowingly you don't realize that you are, because just because you buy something at the store does not mean that it is safe. So, I want these students to scan their products, being used to, hey, what am I putting on your body? Once you realize, like, okay, I can choose to do that or not. And if you don't, then let's have a solution. And doTERRA oils is definitely the solution, because they have such a wide variety of so many products, not just oils, folks. They have chapsticks, they have sunscreens, they have skincare products, they have supplements that you can take to balance your hormones. It's just a wide variety of things that you can get.
We have incredible lineup of supplements that are all food-based and herb-based, which makes a huge difference, because if you're shopping in the supplement realm, our bodies do not, like anything that we're getting that's synthesized or just not coming from food, our bodies can't really digest and use. But one of the products, the newer products that we have, is called MetaPower Assist, and it's meant to help balance blood sugar and a lot of other things. It's the main constituent in there is berberine, which is a incredible natural tool that a lot of people, I'm hearing a lot of hype about it. Well, at first I was sort of like, I don't know, it's fine, I'll take it, just see what happens. I started taking it when the product came out last fall. So it's been about 9 months, I guess. And I noticed that I haven't really had any migraines since then, which I started out, well, whatever, I'm going to keep taking it. But in my mind, I thought maybe that was it. Well, then 2 weeks ago, we went to the beach and I forgot to take my MetaPower Assist with me. And I got the worst migraine I've had since that time. In a year almost. It was terrible. So, and then I've been kind of reaching out to some friends who I know have had similar struggles. And they said, yeah, I don't think I've had one since I started taking that either. And I know now a lot more about my cycle, or about my wellness, my own wellness, thanks to doTERRA being all about education and helping me learn, here's how your body works, and you're not too dumb to understand it, right? Like, you're a human and you have a body and you know about it, and you can do that. You don't have to pass off that power on someone else. So I've learned a ton about my blood sugar, and that usually is what is causing those migraines, is massive shifts during my menstrual cycle. So that's something I've been dealing with for years. And if I find an answer to that, how many out there suffer from those debilitating migraines? And, I was out for days. It was terrible. So, it's just one of those simple things and I know I can trust, because everything in the doTERRA line is as pure as the oils are. So I'm not worrying about the things that you often find in other supplements, like, lead or other contaminations that, they're just not testing for as thoroughly as they ought to.
Well, my biggest thing is, how does it get that red color? How does it get that blue color? Why are we putting these chemicals into our body just because we think that, oh, I need to drink this energy drink and this is the color of it? Well, where did that color come from? And it's probably a chemical that's causing you to have some issues. Yeah, it might give you some energy, but it's not long lasting energy. And what kind of other ingredients are in there that are causing a plethora of other issues that you don't even realize that you're doing?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Folks, if you got any kind of spark of an interest in doing some of these oils and improving your health, please make sure that you check out the link below. Again, you can save $35 for enrolling in the description box below with that link. I'm also going to leave a link in the description for the essential oils kit that Terry and Lacey went over today. I'm living proof that these essential oils work. They helped me out last week with my sore throat. They are making me smell better. Folks, we wonder why we stink, and it's probably because we're putting a bunch of chemicals on our body, right?
Exactly.
Well, why are you putting that deodorant under your skin and with aluminum in it? You're clogging up your pores. Your body stinks because it's like, get the chemicals out. That's why you stink. So if you start putting more natural stuff on it, your body will thank you. You're not going to be in pain. You're going to feel better. You're going to have energy. You're going to have balanced hormones. And they have changed these ladies' life. They are beginning to change mine. I'm super interested in the supplement that you just mentioned about the headaches. because I've been able to decrease my headaches to about 1 or 2 a month. And, just doing my other remedies with another product that I'm using, but I'm super excited to try to learn more about what this product is. So folks, if you
yeah, another thing, Christy, to anybody that's local in the Piedmont Triad, we would love to have in-person classes so you could smell, you can feel, you can touch the products. I mean, they are amazing. And that's the worst thing about doing this online is you can't smell how amazing they are.
Yeah.
But I mean, we would love to do in-person training, and that's what we're here for. And, now there's a lot of information online. doTERRA has an excellent website. Mm-hmm. They have YouTube channels. They're on the social media channels, but there's so many other ways to learn about the oils, and having them is one thing, but knowing how to use them is amazing.
Tell us where you do these little trainings, Lacey.
Okay, well, actually,
tell us where you're shooting your little video from today. It's such a little cute experience to check it out.
Well, Lacey, tell us about it.
Well, this is the schoolhouse. So we live on a small farm, and we build a schoolhouse just for community type events and teaching classes and having people come out and get their hands dirty with the oils and all kinds of natural products. So, keep in the loop, follow us on Instagram and Facebook and all of the things, and connect with Terry, and she'll make sure you don't miss anything. But yeah, we've had herbs. We made balms a couple of months ago. We've made our own perfumes,
dryer balls.
Yeah, we've done all kinds of stuff.
So is this a running little class that you guys do once a week, once a month? Are you guys on Facebook?
Well, generally we have stuff going on kind of intermittently all the time. And yeah, we are on Facebook. It's just the Schoolhouse Life if you want to check out that page. Most of our events are on that calendar.
Okay, great. I'll make sure that I'll leave that in the description box below. Is there anything else that you ladies would like to add before you head out? You've just been such a wealth of knowledge this evening, and I appreciate you taking the time to speak about the essential oils, how they've impacted your life, and how they can also help others. Is there anything else that you'd like to share, ladies?
I think that's it. Just let us know if anybody's interested, because they are amazing and they can change your life. And I think even though these plants, these products, the products themselves are not that old, but just the remedies themselves are thousands of years old, and they work then, and they're still here for a reason. So,
and they're yours. I mean, I think that's the ultimate thing, is they're meant to be yours anyway. So it's time to reclaim it. I think that's what we're all trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, don't give your power away. Don't give
That's
your power
exactly
away. You have power in essential oils, and be your own doctor. I was last week, and I feel a whole lot better, and my bank account looks a lot better too, because I didn't have to spend all that money and be down even longer. So folks, if you like this video, make sure that you like it. If you got information out of it, please share it to those who you may think may benefit from having some of these essential oils. Again, the link is in the description on how to purchase the doTERRA oils from my site. And there will also be a link on how to get in touch with Lacey for her little schoolhouse project place over there. It's such a cute little experience. You got to go check it out. The stairwell that goes upstairs is just really magical. And you can rent that thing out and do like a little anniversary escape. Or
it's an Airbnb.
It is. That's right. We've had a lot of really fun romantic getaways for people here. So.
Yeah, it's a cute little experience, and they do all these informative classes because they really want people to be fit and well for life, which is one of the classes that I teach. So again, if you like this video, it does help with the algorithm. Please make sure that you comment below what is your favorite essential oil if you're already using those. And if not, what is something that maybe is troubling you with an ailment that you would like to get some help on? Leave that in the comment below, and we can offer some suggestions with the doTERRA oils and all the benefits that they have. Again, my name is Chrissy Smith. This is 9 Lives Energy, and together we energize your body from the inside out. Thank you, ladies. Have a great one.